This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team is out on the field. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be...
Here he goes. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Using his legs, it's Whittington. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. On the run here, lets it go.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of hitting the offense deep, it's a touchback. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Not exactly how this offense wanted this game to get started, especially playing at home. Big sack, loss of yardage, and now what kind of decision do you make here on your side of the 50 on fourth down?
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Comes back out on the field. We did some good things in the last drive. Moved it a long way, but eventually stalled out. He'll take a deep shot. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Across midfield. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, LSU. The defense contributes 6 points.
It's one of the worst ways you can ever imagine starting a football game is to throw a pick six in the foot.
It's blocked. It's picked up by the defense. A live ball. Can they run it all the way back? Across midfield. Inside the 40. The 30. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Back. It's Moore. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He connects on the PAT. It's 13-0 now. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. Play of the drive now set up at the 27. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And this pass is on target, caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Moore. He escapes the pocket. Caught on the shovel pass. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Well, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on 3rd down. This won't be easy. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Hand off to the right side. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Grab down the middle, it's Brown. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They get him down, but that's a solid game.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff again. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. First and goal, handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, a screen pass is all about timing. This one just didn't come together at all. You couldn't get the blocking line. The timing was off. Everything seemed to be off. The defense blew up the entire setting.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And it's good right down the middle, and they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fielded in the end zone. It's low. Tackled at the 23. Blotted out and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Pulls it in. It's low. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, and picks up some decent yardage. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To throw. It's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab near the sticks. It's low. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Hughes. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Looking to chuck it again. With the catch, it's low. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? He's in the clear. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Oh, that's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a third down and short. At 3rd and 2, looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage. And when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no safeties back there to slow him down.
The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, this quarterback is all out of sorts. Already thrown 2 interceptions, and he just looks uncomfortable and out of rhythm. This time falling back and throwing the football. No chance of a completion.
Looking to pass here on second down. And this time it's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. scanning the field. It's Moore. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And he'll set up to throw. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Will not be brought down. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Right down after the catch, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
First down here for this offense. To him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Grab down the middle. It's Sharp. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Sharp. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Here's first and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Of course, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out. It's low. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. To the air. It's Moore. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Whittington. Gets into space at the 50. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. And the Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Heck of a job here by this defense in defending this big tight end on this route. Had him covered kind of inside and outside no matter which way he went. They had a defender ready to knock that ball away.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is caught. Timeout is called. A Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Chris, I don't know about the call here. Third down and short, they decide to go downfield. Ends up not working out, and now a big call coming up here on fourth down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he finds his target. He has the first. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Dropping back. It's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field.
Here we go.
Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks into the clear. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Running back grabs it on a screen. End zone ahead. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pass caught, can he get in? Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
And that is just a great job by this defense on 3rd down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. 4th down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And the Ducks come to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
The pass rush gets home. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Play action fake, looking to throw. Trapped again in the pocket.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on 3rd down. This won't be easy. The pocket breaking down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the 1st down marker is on 4th and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker, and they're unable to do it here.
And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up to 33.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
2nd down after that previous play. On the ground, it's Durham. Has the 1st down and more. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Come on, set.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He hands it off from the gun. Nowhere to run up the middle. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To throw. It's Nussmeier. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That's caught. It's Anderson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
One of the few mistakes we've seen from this quarterback. He has been pretty much flawless this entire game, but this time tries to get a little greedy, and it cost him.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Finds his man. It's Stewart.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not a big return, but the big ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
forced a play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
First and goal for the offense. Ground, trying to muscle it across the line. The defense has got it. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he's stopped short of first down yardage. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense produces 6 points.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's up and good.
Kick is good. That makes the score LSU 26, Oregon 7.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Chewing clock with the running game. He's in the clear. First out and more. He's still running. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Here he goes. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
I'd love to see this from this running back. Let's not forget the last time they were out, he put the ball on the ground, but he has a short memory. Comes back out next time, gets the ball in his hands, delivers with a big-time run on this drive.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Touchdown, LSU. They continue to roll up the score. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
Grab down the middle. It's Hughes. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Oregon.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback dropping back. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
The shotgun handoff here. Oh, look at the quick cut. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now.
Freedom. Spider.
They'll try the right here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. That was crucial. Kurt, barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go, still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. He's in the clear. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity for him to take a shot here. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over.